Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show tonight. We are so happy that you're here with us. We are a group of really creative and fun student improvisers, and we work under the training and guidance of Synergy Theater School of Improvisation. And if we weren't stuck at home because of a pandemic, we would be out in the world doing this live for you, but we're not. We're here. So since you're watching us live on YouTube, could you please log into your YouTube account so that you could interact with us in the chat box? Because I will be asking you shortly for a couple of suggestions to get our improvisers off to a good start. So tonight we'll be performing in the format called La Ronde, and we will be doing a series of 3 La Rondes. We'll be doing 2 short ones with half of our group in each one, and then we'll finish it up with a larger, longer La Ronde with everybody. And that will look like basically a series of scenes between 2 people, where one person leaves, the other person stays, and essentially each player will play 2 scenes playing the same character throughout the La Ronde. We will cycle through all of our players by the end of each of those La Rondes. So as I said, if you're logged into YouTube and can type into your chat box, I will need you to give us a few suggestions. I need you to please think of, for the first, I'm going to ask you for 3 things. So the first thing I'm going to ask you for is the name of a non-geographical location. So a place that you can go to, but it's not geographical. So like, for example, you could say the gas station. So I need I needed the name of a non-geographical location. So if you're out there, please give me the name of a non-geographical location. And I will take a second suggestion in a moment. So I see we've got some excellent suggestions coming in. So we've got a couple of really good non-geographical locations. Now the next suggestion I need is to please describe with one word the last person who came to your front door. So please describe in one word the last person who came to your front door. So that could be an adjective, or it could be anything really. So describe in one word the last person that came to your front door. So we're getting some of those coming in. Fantastic. Okay, now for the third and final question I'm going to ask for you. I think this one will be the funnest. Think about the last dream that you can recall. Think about the dream that you had, and then imagine if you had to describe what the overarching theme of your dream was. Give us that in like 1 or 2 words. The last dream that you have, please describe it, what the theme of that dream was in 1 word or 2, if you could do that. And that'll be the last question I ask of you, and then I will get out of the way and let our improvisers play. So the last thing I need from you is to describe the last dream that you had and what the overarching theme of it was. So I see that people are thinking about that. Okay, hiding. Okay, we've got some great suggestions. I see, wow, they're kind of linked in a way. So for our geographical location, I saw phone booth first. So we'll start with that, and we will be using additional suggestions when we come back between our La Rondes, and I will remind you what they are, or I'll reveal what they are as we go. So with that, I will leave, and our first 2 players will come on, and they will begin playing with the suggestion of phone booth. Enjoy, have fun.
Oh, Angela, I didn't know the phone booth would be at the Smithsonian. My dad installed these.
These are the famous phone booths from your dad, Tina?
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, let's both go in one.
Okay.
We can do this. I told you to go to the gym a little more. We'd have a little more room.
Let's get out.
Oh, God, I'm sweating now.
You know, I really appreciate it. I know you don't really like museums, but I just wanted to share this with you, Angela, that I'm so proud that my dad helped design these.
It's kind of fantastic. Maybe they'll put it in a space capsule and they'll know about him 400 years from now.
That would be awesome. That would be a total honor.
I always envied you and your dad.
Well, you mean just because we have such a close bond?
Well, he built phone booths and you were able to do the rotary thing. Not many people know that now.
I know. Actually, look at the callus I have from all the rotary calls I've made.
Oh, it's awesome, Tina. You know, my dad left when I was 2, so I just kind of glommed on to your dad, phone man.
You know, my dad really loved you. I don't think he told you because he's not a very demonstrative person, but he really did.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad you told me that in this shrine to him.
He talked about you a lot. He thought you were brilliant, actually.
Oh, I may have to go back to school now. Oh, I may have to go back to school now.
You know what? He would really like that.
Oh, wow. I think you changed my life in this phone booth. I'm gonna go write in my journal. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. I'll meet up with you.
Hi. Tina, thank you. You're right on time. Come into my office, come sit down at my desk. I hope this is not too weird for you because we're neighbors and I'm also the executor of your father's will. I hope this is not going to be weird, is it?
It's a little weird. I wish he had told me.
Well, he let me just get to what I have to say. He left everything to Angela, and he left you this rotary phone. Here.
Oh my goodness, that was the original one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's actually probably worth a lot. But he left everything else? The house? The car?
Everything.
The paintings?
Everything.
Can I see that?
Yes. Yes, go ahead, please. And then there's a note there in his handwriting. It's from him. He says, he says, "With my love, Angela, I leave everything."
I can't believe this. My dad and I were so close, and this is an outright betrayal.
I know. I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm not signing this. I'm gonna go speak to my lawyer.
Nora,
Yes.
Nora, thank you for coming down here to the precinct. We've had a lot of problems going on in your neighborhood, Nora, and several of the neighbors have complained.
Well, Officer Williams, is it? I'm looking at your name tag.
Yes, actually, it's Captain Williams.
Sorry, Captain Williams. Thank you. Why did you call me down here?
It seems like you seem to be becoming friendly with a lot of older people in your area, and they're all making you the executor of their wills.
I have a law degree and I'm really trustworthy.
We've had a few complaints, like I said, and, let's just have a heart-to-heart right here, Nora. You must be missing something. That's why you're doing this. I see in your old neighborhood, you did the exact same thing and you were forced to leave.
I lost my parents and my grandparents when I was really young. And I've just been on my own for so long. I'm just looking for family. Really, I charge barely anything for what I do as the executors of their wills. Am I under arrest?
No, Nora, this is a public service. You know how there's big brothers and big sisters?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's also, it doesn't have an age limit. So I can link you up with this program with an older person who will be that role in your life.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna go and fill this out. Thank you.
Thank you. We're here to serve.
Wow.
Sorry, I had the cone of silence on. Jolene, I'm so glad you came over to my lab today. I'm so excited about this breakthrough. I just had to have my little sister come over and see it first.
Roy, you finally made the big breakthrough?
So look, it just looks like a regular phone booth. Remember those old phone booths that people used to use?
Like we used to watch on Superman?
Yeah, but this one is a time machine. I can go anywhere in time.
Oh, Roy, you're the smartest ever.
So the reason I asked you over here, because I need a favor, and because you're a cop, I think you can pull this off with your training.
You want me to go with you on the first trip, right?
Well, no, I need to test it, and I wanted you to go in it. Because it only takes one person at a time. I haven't calibrated the molecular structure for more than 2 people, so I can only send one person. I got to stay here and man the controls.
Roy, you had a few issues with it before. Remember that bug that turned into a rabbit? Well, kind of a rabbit, that's what we called it.
I fixed that. It's all taken care of. The rabbit went and came back. Now I need to put a person in there, and there's nobody else who can do this but you. I trust you the most. You're the right person. Where do you want to go?
Roy, I want to go to Las Vegas in the 1950s.
Okay, we'll dial it up here. Step on in. Come on, step in. We have to shut the door. All right, I'm gonna send you there for an hour. When you come back, it'll be like only a minute has gone by. Okay?
I'm really excited. Thank you, Roy. This is gonna be the best ever.
See you in a minute.
Roy, honey, you were right. Pompeii was fantastic. Thank you for sending me there for my birthday, honey.
Well, Angela, if you hadn't inherited all that money from, Tina's dad, we never would have had the money to put this time machine thing together. I owe it all to you. Anywhere you want to go, I'll send you.
I have a suggestion. Anywhere you want to go, Roy.
Well, I got news for you. I just debugged and finished the 2-person time travel conundrum.
I always wanted to be Adam and Eve with you, Roy. We can do it.
Okay. That seems like a lot of responsibility that I don't want at this stage of my life. But how about we do something similar, Garden of Eden, like some Pacific island somewhere where you and I can just surf
And
and
we're
drink out of
fig leaves.
coconuts.
No, apples. We have to eat apples.
We can eat apples. We can eat pineapples. We can eat any kind of apple you want. 200 years ago, before anyone got there, we'll be the first ones there.
Oh, Roy, I love you so much. I love your brain and I love your fig leaves strategically placed, honey. Let's go.
All right, grab all that dough that you inherited so we don't wind up without money, and we'll hop on in.
Okay, you got it, babe.
Let's hit it.
Yay. Good job. That was our first La Ronde. How about if we bring everybody that was just in that back out again? So just say hello. And that was a great job, you guys. And we're going to do our next one. Our next suggestion will be, that was somebody had Elijah the prophet come to their door, evidently. So your suggestion for the second La Ronde is Elijah the prophet.
I told you how many times that you shouldn't go to San Francisco in the 40s. I'm a prophet. You got to listen to me.
Oh man, Dad, you're always ruining things with that whole prophet thing. I don't even know what that's about. Why can't I do what I want to do?
Look, God told me that I was going to have a child and that I had to give you good advice and that you should listen to me because I will never be wrong.
Dad, you're only 16 once, and I'm not going to not live my life. I love San Francisco. It's where dreams come true.
Look, Jill, if you go there, bad things will happen. God has spoken.
Who listens to their boss anyway? Gosh, my life has become so boring since you became this prophet thing.
Look, it's saved you a bunch of times too. Remember when you wanted to go on the roller coaster at Great America and it fell apart and you were not on it because I told you not to go?
Yeah, you ruined that fun too. And I don't think it was... What? What, Dad?
Jill, you have a choice to make. You are the daughter of a prophet. You're either going to listen and have a good life, or you're just going to be one of those rebellious teens that meets your own fate in the ways of the world.
You know what? My dream has always been to be the lead singer for Blondie. And you just ruined it for me, Daddy. And I feel like it's calling. San Francisco's calling, and Joni is out there waiting for me to get in the van, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go live our dreams. You're not going to ruin this for me too and tell me I can't do anything I want to do.
Your father's a prophet.
I
If you
know.
have to go, go.
You ruin all the fun. I'm gonna go live my dreams, Prophet Dad, Joey, whatever they call you.
This life of a prophet.
Okay, so thank you. Sorry, I had to get all my files together. Sorry to keep you waiting. I know it can be weird to be in this, question interrogation room, but you should feel comfortable. Are you comfortable?
Yeah, sure. Totally comfortable.
Okay. So I understand that you are known as the prophet, and you're the leader of this little cult. I'm sorry. This group.
Yes, I am the leader of the Elijah gang.
Okay. Well, you can just call me Charles. Okay, just comfortable. We're comfortable, right?
Brother Charles.
Okay, yeah, brother. Yes, brother.
Yes.
When did the cannibalism in the group start? Just just wondering.
The cannibalism was dictated by God to start on the fourth Wednesday of the 6th month of the 3rd year after the birth of after the birth of my daughter.
Oh, wow. Okay, so God dictated that, and then that came down to you, and then you brought it forth when?
On that day.
Great. And you're comfortable with that. That's just, you know what? I got all that I need. Never mind. This has been great. Thank you for talking to me. I just needed to know that you were the one that actually, God told you, and then you told everybody, to start eating each other. That was your doing, right?
You sound like you have a problem with that.
No judgments here. I was just looking for the fact. I just wanted to know the order of events. So that's all I needed. I just needed that. So someone will be in to take you back, to your cell, the waiting room, and then someone else will come and take it from here. Does that sound good?
Fine. If that's all you need, I will leave. Goodbye,
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you so much.
Sweetheart, welcome home. Hope you had a nice day at work. I have dinner, just like you asked. Chicken.
Chicken. And what kind of chicken? Right?
It's fried.
Fried chicken. Okay. All right. Good.
Because last time I grilled it and you didn't like it, and then you made me eat it off the floor. So this time I fried it. I thought that's what you wanted.
Well, that's great. I'll just have to have a taste, and then
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Okay, let me.
Because we learned from last time, right?
Okay.
Oh, Bertha, you invited a friend over, huh?
Well, I didn't invite her exactly, but here she is, and I think that there is enough chicken for everyone.
Well,
Is this a bad time for me to join you? I'm terribly sorry, Martha.
Honey, is it a bad time?
No, this isn't a bad time at all. This is great. I would love to meet your friend, Martha. I didn't know you had any friends.
Yeah, it's not a bad time. It's not a bad time. This is my friend, Bertha. She works at the shelter.
We work together.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing is when she's at work, she is a powerhouse. She gets things done.
Okay, and by that she means that I take orders well.
You take orders well, and you follow through, and you get a lot of work done.
Right, and
That's what you're telling me.
time to make dinner.
So how come it's so hard? How come it's so hard here? How come it's so hard here at the house? I don't understand.
It's not hard. I thought you liked the chicken.
The chicken is good. The chicken is good. Is that all you did all day today? Was just the chicken?
Oh, I made carrots.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but I'll be back.
Okay. It's down the hall to the. I'm really sorry. I told her not to come during dinner, I swear.
You know, I'm so sorry. I feel so, I don't know. Look, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
We're doing what you want.
This, I know. And what, are you happy?
Should I be?
It's okay. You could just tell me the truth. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm playing a role. I wasn't always this person, okay? I used to be a nice person, and now I come home and I'm just telling you what to do all the time, and I can see it's taking a toll on you, okay? And I don't know how we got here. So when your friend comes out of the bathroom, I think I'm gonna give you guys some time, because this is all coming crashing down on me really hard right now. I think all the years of being a cop and interrogating people, like bringing it home, and I'm doing it to my wife, and having a mini freak out right now. I need to get myself together.
It's okay, just deep breaths.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Because you're right. When we were first married, it was different, and I know that it's so stressful at work. I totally understand that, and all I want to do is make it calm and serene. Look, I lit a candle. It's pumpkin spice.
Don't you know that Halloween is the most stressful time? I know pumpkin spice. I need to take a walk. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm just gonna, like, I don't know, arrest a tree or something. I'm sorry, honey. I need to decompress.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
So that night I was at your house for dinner. That night I came over unexpected.
Yeah.
You're telling me that when you're home, you are totally subservient?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I just like to make things calm for him. He's very stressed out.
Wow. I mean, the way you've got people running around here at the shelter, and the way you've got me doing all your errands for you, it blows my mind.
Well, I guess if you want to call me two-faced, I'm two-faced. Is that what you're trying to say? Don't you have work to do?
I'm sorry. Look, I should never have come over that night. I should never have let.
Yes, you damn well should never have come over that night. What were you thinking?
I'm sorry. I needed to know what your real life was like. What happened when you left the shelter and went home? I couldn't imagine what kind of household you might live in. And boy,
now you know. Does it make you happy?
I know that you're not as strong as you pretend to be.
I wouldn't go picking. If I were you, I might show up at your house.
Oh dear.
Where's my coffee?
I'm sorry. They were out of pumpkin spice.
I suppose you want me to get my own coffee?
If you don't mind.
Yeah. I don't mind. I'm very important executive at the shelter with a lot of things to do, and you're just sort of a underling who's supposed to be my assistant. But yes, I will spend my valuable time going to get my pumpkin spice coffee. Good day.
Jill.
Yeah. Is she gone?
She's gone.
Oh, God. This sitting living is so hard.
Well, you can only live at the shelter for like another 2 weeks, Jill. They're going to find out that you're not really one of those people that needs to be here.
What do you mean?
I think you're perfectly capable of going out there and making the best of things and getting a real job. And
But I'm an artist.
well, I think you need to find a way to make money from your artwork.
I can't go back. You don't understand. If I go back, my dad will say, I told you so, and I can't live with that.
What is your dad, some kind of fortune teller, prophet, something like that?
Yes, he is. He's a prophet.
Really?
You know what? He knows the big guy.
You mean like the president?
Kind of. No, not the bigger guy.
The Russian premier, whatever they call him?
No, that other guy that starts with a G.
Andre the Giant.
God. That's who he knows.
That one.
That's that guy.
Wait a second, your dad is friends with him?
He works for him.
No. What are you doing living in a homeless shelter when your dad is a direct link to God?
He's
Wow.
always been saving me my whole entire life. And I just need to go out and find out what I could do on my own. So I ran away when I was 16 to the city, and here I am.
Here you are, you're 56 years old. And your dad is still working as a prophet?
Well, he's long gone, working somewhere as a prophet, but yes. So you had to point out that he's 56, didn't you? You think I feel good about this?
I think you need to let it go. Just be who you are. Forget what your dad said. Forget whatever he prophesized was going to happen, and just be who you are, Jill.
I just wanted to make him proud.
I'm sure he is.
Will you just let me stay just at least another week until I can find something?
Okay. I think I've got the boss wrapped around my finger now. I'm getting her to get coffee for me now, believe it or not. I think I can work it out.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
Yeah. You got this.
You got this. Okay, that's our show. Yay! All right, everybody that was in that show can come out and say hello. That was our the second half of our group. Our last Ronde will just be all of us together in one happy Ronde. So our final suggestion tonight is, we have some very strange people in our audience because I asked them to describe their most recent dreams, and I see hiding from zombie and cannibalism, which somehow feel like they could be connected. So this could be a shared dream, perhaps. So our suggestion is hiding from zombies, perhaps cannibals, and we will start the last Ronde.
Did you see that?
Nina, I saw lots of that.
Tammy, I don't think this is the right job for me.
We've been watching all those movies, so you could do this. You could dissect zombies.
There's just so much pressure to get it right. And I'm only 14.
But Nina, they have no relatives. They'll never know if you botch it up or not.
Oh, gosh, so much pressure to join this club and do it right. I don't know if I can I just don't know. I don't think I'm the right person for this. Can you just reassign me somewhere else? Just tell them you lost me. You don't know where I went.
Oh, we're going to have to go through the whole scenario of me building you back up again. Take the scalpel. This is going to get you into the zombie sorority. That's what you wanted, right?
I so want to be like those girls.
Yes. Right?
Okay.
Bandages. That's
Yes.
okay.
I'll do my pose, my strong pose.
There you go, Nina. Now,
Right.
what's in your other hand? Scalpel and
Beer. Right?
don't mix it up when you take a swig, though.
Scalpel. Beer. Yeah. Just like those sorority girls at those parties. They were always so cool.
I have a very special zombie cadaver for you.
Oh, gosh, that makes me so nervous. Okay, I'll try it. I'll drink the beer and then I'll be great. I'll do really good.
Very special. It's a high school cheerleader zombie.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst.
I got rid of the pom-poms. I got rid of the little outfit. She's all yours.
Oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do?
You don't need to be jealous anymore.
No, I'm gonna be better than them. I'm gonna be just like those sorority girls.
Give me that beer a moment. I think we should switch it out.
Okay.
This is your new friend, Jack Daniels.
Gosh, that's pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, I know, just the scent, but
Whew. What do I do with this? Drink it? Gosh, I've only had 2 drinks in my life. I'm 14 and you're giving me Jack Daniels?
you're a zombie. You can do this.
Oh, that's right. I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie. Okay, I can do this. All right, here it goes. Oh my God. God, that burns. Okay.
Beautiful. I could see it just coursing throughout your body.
Okay. Got my, what's this thing called again?
Scalpel.
Scalpel. I think I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to leave. Somebody will be helping you do your first zombie dissection. I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna make you so proud of me. I'm gonna be part of the cool girls now. Okay.
I'll get your zombie pom-poms ready.
All right, thanks. Love you. Okay.
Nina, why did you bring me to this cemetery? It's pitch black. It's raining on us.
Oh my God.
It's freezing.
Don't you just love it, Tara? Oh my gosh. Cemeteries are so, I don't know, there's just something about cemeteries that are so refreshing.
You seem so different now. Like I hardly recognize you.
Well, you know, I became really popular now that I'm with the sorority group. So that's probably you being jealous.
I guess I'm not so jealous of us being here in the cemetery in the dark.
This is what all the cool kids do is we hang out at the cemetery and we drink Jack Daniels. Maybe you should try some. Here, let me get you some. There you go, Tara.
Oh, it's awful.
We gotta teach you how to drink.
But give me some more. Listen,
Here you go.
what are you really going to tell me why you brought me out here? It burns.
You know, as my kid sister, you're 14 now. And it's about time that you learn about our family.
I know about our family.
There's a few things you might not know. That's why I thought we'd bring you here to the cemetery.
You're kind of scaring me. Your eyes, they're all like, I don't know, like sunken in your head, and you're acting really, really weird. You're totally freaking me out.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me sit down next to this grave here. This once was a girl who was a cheerleader. Did you know? By the name of Susie.
Susie?
Yes.
That doesn't ring a bell. Should it ring a bell to me?
I know. She maybe was someone that you probably don't know because she's a zombie now.
Wait a second. Are you talking about Susie, who used to be our babysitter? Who?
Yes. Susie, who was our babysitter, is
She's
now a zombie. And it's about time that you learn that we initiate people into the University of Zombies. And she was our first client.
This is a prank, right? Like all your friends are going to come out of here?
Not at all. Maybe one or two might come and tell you a little bit more. I think my time here's been well spent. I have other things I need to attend to, sister. But as you go through your initiation, you will learn more. I must leave now. Someone will be here shortly with you.
I can't believe you're leaving me.
Tara, we've been married for 4 years and you're just telling me that your whole family is zombies?
Yeah, so if you start thinking back now, I think the signs were there, weren't they? I mean,
At first, I
the annual trip to the cemetery.
thought that they were just of a different religion or something, but it's starting to get clear now.
It's time for you.
Time.
Yes, we're family, so you need to join me.
No. Are you saying that you're also a zombie?
Yes.
We've been married for 4 years, and I can't believe you've been able to hide that so well. Your eyes, they look normal. When you take off your tape at the end of the day, it looks like you're just a normal person.
My sister, she trained me well.
Tara, I don't want to be a zombie.
It's okay. Take my hand.
I'm afraid, Tara.
There's nothing to be afraid of. When we're all together, we're more powerful.
Look, I don't know how this whole zombie thing works. I never watched those kind of movies, but I didn't think you were a zombie. I don't want to be a zombie.
You do. You just don't know it. That's why you were attracted to me.
All right.
Listen,
Here's the thing. I'm not really a human.
you're not a human. So, wow, you're better than me.
I didn't want to tell you, but I'm a robot and I've been programmed to act like a human. So I don't think I could become a zombie, even if I wanted to be a zombie.
Wow, you're blowing my mind.
You're not the only one with secrets, Tara.
This is too much for me. I got to get out of here. I'll be back.
Fine.
All right. 2462. I just closed up the back panel. I've replaced your battery, and everything's looking pretty good. How have you been feeling lately?
I haven't really been feeling myself.
Okay.
Like there's part of me missing.
There was a lot more moisture in the internal cavity than I really was expecting. Have you cried?
There was this time when the woman that I was supposed to be with told me something, and it created some strange reaction inside me. I don't know what it was.
Listen, we both know that's not possible.
Of course not. Crying is a human thing.
Your model is not capable. That's not part of your programming. So, but wait. Have you been tinkering with your programming?
I thought that I was programmed to program myself.
I did that. Yes, keep your voice down, okay? Because like the other engineers can hear what we're talking about. Listen, I made some changes to your programming because I thought that you were a little bit different. You're telling me that it worked?
If by work you mean capable of having feelings, yes, it worked.
Do you know what this means?
That I could become a zombie?
If you want to.
I have to go make a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, Mom, thank you. Thank you for letting me come home for the weekend to talk to you. I just felt like this was important that
Yeah,
we do this face to face.
Yeah, you sounded really anxious on the
Well,
phone.
I know I told you that I was going to join the fraternity for the Android engineers, and I know I've been telling you that that that's what I really want to do. But I'm going to be honest, Mom. It was really hard growing up and seeing you push all those androids to develop and become more human and search for their feelings, and you made all their dreams come true. And I was at home and I was like, what about me? Like, wasn't I like an actual human being that was in your life that could have used that same kind of love and support?
I modeled them after you. Every one of them. Didn't you see that? They were all strong. They were all brave. They were all super smart and funny. I'm so sorry I neglected you. I wanted more of you. So I made more.
That's really nice to hear, Mom. But I was here, and I just wish maybe one of me was enough. But listen, I'm not joining that android engineer fraternity because my girlfriend is in the zombie sorority, and I want to join the vampire fraternity. Okay, so robots are out, vampires are in. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mom.
I'm gonna go make us some tea. Want some tea?
Okay.
And you'll stay and we'll sit and we'll just be together.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Is there such a thing as red tea? I'll take red tea.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if not, I'll invent some.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mom.
Hey, thanks for being my best little Joey, okay?
You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that.
All right, sweetie.
Joe,
Yes.
thanks for going away with me on this vacation. They always say the first 5 years of marriage are the easiest, but I haven't felt that with us.
I'm sorry, Vicky. Am I understanding you correctly? You said that you haven't felt that the first 5 years have been easy for us?
No, I mean, when we were dating, it was so wonderful, and you were so open, and then you changed. Something changed with you, and it's like that warm human side of you, just you turned it off. And that's what attracted me. I thought by getting married that we might be able to rekindle that, but
I don't understand. I thought you wanted me to become a vampire. I mean, I did it all for you. I wore all black. I spoke in that ridiculous Transylvanian accent.
you
Yeah,
did a
I
good
became
job at
less
that.
human. I'm sorry.
You did a good job at that. I thought that's what I wanted. I thought that if you and I were the same, that it would be better, but it's not.
How about this? Why don't we go back? I agree. I think that I've put all of my time and energy to trying to be a good vampire. I never stopped to think, how can I just be a good partner? So why don't we go back to what it was like when we were dating, and we'll figure out all the new stuff that we want, all the new stuff that we like. We'll find it. We just hit a stale point.
Do you think we can rekindle it again?
I believe it can be done.
You want to go get me another Bloody Mary at the bar?
Your wish is my command. I will return, my darling.
Really hoped we didn't have to have this conversation. You're a very, very, very good employee for the most part, but we're a blood bank. And yeah. Look, a blood bank actually needs to keep the blood in stock. whenever you're here, we've got nothing to give out.
Marie, I have a calling for this work. Which other one of your employees can look at a vial of blood and identify the blood type?
Well, that is what I said. You're really, really good. You clearly have an affinity for blood, which is important in this type of work. You know, we had that employee who was scared of needles and blood and fainted every time. She was no good. Okay? But there's like a happy medium. You're a little obsessed.
Okay. Marie, can I shut your office door?
Please.
All right, there's something you don't know about me.
Well, I have your whole file here. It goes back quite a ways.
There's something I left out of that file.
Oh?
Marie, haven't you ever had something so personal in your life, something so part of you, but other people, just average humans, don't see it as normal?
Well, working here at the blood bank, ethics are very important, so I tend to be quite forthcoming.
Marie, I'm a vampire.
That's ridiculous.
No. There's a whole slew of things out there. There's zombies, there's robots, there's vampires.
Okay.
I'm just one of the bunch.
I told you that you were a good employee. You don't have to make up ridiculous things. I'm just going to put you on probation, okay? And I need you to just leave the blood in the refrigerator. That's all I'm asking. You can't take it home with you.
Marie.
You work hard, but you don't need to take your work home.
I guess that's it, Marie.
What?
I'm gonna start my own blood bank.
What? You don't want to do that.
I do.
You're very important to our blood bank. I'm not trying to oust you. I'm just trying to get you to, conform a little.
Because of who I am, I need a different benefit plan than that's offered here. So I'm going, and I wish you well. You've been a good boss, Marie.
I really wish you wouldn't go. I could really use you to rub my neck a little.
Oh, Marie, let me help you with that.
Huh. What are you doing? Ow!
Hello, Marie. I'm Special Agent Fedderson, and I'm glad you were able to make some time for us today. So we'd like to talk to you about using your blood bank for a special operation.
We're kind of important to first responders. We already give blood to the hospital and ambulance authority. What were you thinking?
Well, ma'am, it seems that the zombies are developing cannibalistic tendencies, and now they're teaming up with the vampires. So we'd like to use the blood bank as a trap to lure them in and eradicate them all.
April 1st? Is it April Fool's? Let me check my book. No, look, I don't have time for this. The door's over there.
I don't think this is a laughing matter, ma'am.
Yeah, you just walked into my office and said there's vampires, zombies, something, and it's absurd. That's a nice costume, though.
Marie, we have a warrant and the authority to take the blood bank and use it for our special operation.
Oh, great. Let me see your warrant. This should be good.
Yeah, it's right here.
Thanks.
Just signed this morning.
Oh, that's a nice seal. It looks almost real. If this was a real warrant, it'd be really bad if I set fire to it.
Hey, now that's a federal offense, ma'am.
Yeah, it would be.
Are you saying you won't let us use the blood bank for our special operation?
Yeah, I don't know what you're after, but you're not using the blood bank for your special whatevers. No, thank
Or is
you.
it true that we have good word and we know that it's true that you've had vampires working in this establishment?
I had a dear girl who thought she was a vampire. She even bit my neck.
Yeah, so we wouldn't want word to get out that the local blood bank is employing vampires, would we? It would put you in somewhat of a compromising situation.
Are you trying to blackmail me with the idea that one of my
Yes, ma'am, that's exactly what we're trying to do. We call that leverage in our trade of business. Are you all right, ma'am?
thirsty.
You look a little parched.
Yeah,
Would you like to go get a Jack Daniel's Bloody Mary down at the bar? It might quench your thirst.
wow, that sounds amazing. Did anyone ever tell you like that little flutter right here is very attractive? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. No, that's I'm gonna take you up on that. If you could just wait for me. I'll be back with that Bloody Mary.
Oh, we'll be waiting.
Feel weird.
Hi, honey. You're home late again tonight.
Just another day taking out the zombies, dear. You know, it's tough work, but somebody's got to do it.
I need to ask you something, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, or you might be really offended. But I was washing your work shirts, and I don't understand why you've got this red stuff all on the collar of your shirts. I'm gonna assume that it's not lipstick, because I hope you're not having an affair.
Who has time for affairs? Darling, that's blood. I'm in a bloody business. We're slaying zombies and vampires daily.
Oh dear. So let me see your neck. You haven't been. You? Dear, you have a couple of small pricks right there.
Didn't notice those. I have been feeling a little parched lately.
Well, let me get
Sort of
you.
a craving for Jack Daniels and tomato juice.
That's very strange, darling. I did get this blood red orange juice from the store this afternoon. Maybe that will help.
It's red.
You know, while you're drinking, I wanted to talk about our daughter.
Oh, that's delicious. What is
Our
she up
daughter.
to?
Well, she'll be entering college in the fall, and I really want her to make a lot of friends, and I want her to follow as closely in your footsteps as possible and be successful in life. And so I've been talking to her about the rush week that comes with the fall semester and all the different sororities that she might consider.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that she should definitely rush the sorority, what is it? Alpha Dental Cannibal.
Cannibal. Her father's a special agent in charge of killing zombies worldwide, and you want her to be in the cannibal sorority?
Darling, are you okay?
Oh,
Oh dear, too much blood red orange juice?
I'm in, I'm in, I'm in.
Tammy,
I'm
What's-
in.
Tammy,
I'm,
tell me
I'm-
the good news.
I'm transitioning from zombie to robot.
Tammy, I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm so grateful that you got our daughter into that cannibal sorority. And it's really big of you to realize that that underneath it all, that you are a robot, that you identify as an android and not some organic being like a zombie.
Mrs. F, I'm just trying things out. I'm going to be alive a long time. So decades as zombie, that's, what do you think? Is that a good path?
I think as long as you feel like inside you are who you really are, it doesn't matter what's on the outside. And in fact, I like the idea of you going ahead and getting the top surgery and having the robotic field replaced in your chest and remove the heart altogether. I think that's a really great move.
I feel like I'm more a mechanical being than
Yes.
a bloodthirsty being. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm turning on my people.
No, it makes complete sense. I was married to a vampire, so I should know. And hands down, I would much prefer a robot or an android or even one of those vacuums that goes around the house and cleans on its own to being married to a vampire or any organic being for that matter.
I'm only partially transitioned, so it's my feelings are all over the place. I want to suck blood or I want to plug something in. It's
Well, let
really,
me ask you, if I dangle my hand in front of you, does it make you hungry?
just part of it, like the thumb and the index finger.
Okay, well, I'm not a doctor, but I think you might be a werewolf.
Not in my wildest dreams. Oh!
I think this is a good time for me to leave.
Oh!
Yay! I think that's our show. Oh, thank you, everyone. So everybody come back out and let's all, on the count of 3, take a nice bow for our audience. 1, 2, 3. And thank you, audience, for being in our audience tonight. We really appreciate it. And thank you for leading us down the tangled path that you took us. Luckily, we're improvisers, so we're happy to go on any path, wherever it takes us. And we had a lot of fun tonight. So thanks again for joining us. We'll be back again in another 4 weeks for another show. So we'll see you all again. Have a good night and take care. Good night.